Thank you for tuning in to Fitness on Fire TV. I'm Josh Graves. I'm your host. I'm here today in Bay Park, San Diego, California with Jennie and Emily of Studio Flo Pilates. Jennie, Emily, thank you guys for having us today. Tell us a little bit about Studio Flo.
All right, so we opened Studio Flo about 5 months ago. We offer group classes, semi-private training, as well as private training on the Reformer, the Cadillac. We also have towers, which is pretty rare in San Diego, having full-on tower classes. We have the chair, we have the spine corrector, and we also do foam rolling classes, which is one of our most popular ones. And we really just focus on true, authentic, classical Pilates. That means a lot to us here.
So tell us about Studio Flo. How did it come about?
So me and Emily taught all over the city at different Pilates studios, and we just really came together and wanted to create something where we had a platform to spread Pilates the way that we wanted to teach it and what we were passionate about.
I think we wanted an environment where we could feel really genuine about what we were doing and have it under our direction and ground it in the basis of the authentic Pilates and be able to have a place where we could provide continuing education for other instructors in the area.
And we named, so Studio Flo Pilates. Flo is one of the Pilates principles, so that really matters to us. It's one of our favorite ones. And then I also named the studio in honor of my grandma, Flo.
So as a fitness professional, I respect Joseph Pilates and the idea that he was like a renaissance man of fitness, right? I think he studied all types of forms and variations of martial arts, boxing, dancing, bodybuilding, all of that, and put it all together in this methodology, right? I think it's great. I think it's phenomenal. I don't think a lot of people know as much about it. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you guys do here and how you implement his teachings here?
So we try to stay as true to his technique as possible. We try to name all of the exercises the way that he named them. He named a lot of exercises after animals, so like the swan and the elephant, and he studied the natural movement of animals as well as children and created the movements based on that, and he wanted everyone to be functional in their life. So the goal with Pilates is doing movement precisely and with coordination and control so that you can carry that on into your everyday life.
So tell us a little bit more about the history of Pilates.
So Joseph Pilates was German, and he was actually a really sickly kid. He had a lot of health issues, but he really fought against that, and he became a professional boxer, amongst other athletic things, but mostly boxing. And he went to London to fight professionally during World War I, or before it broke out. He was in London. And so, like all other foreign people during the war, he was interned at the Isle of Man, and he started rehabbing the other soldiers around him, and he would even pull springs out of the mattresses, and that's where the original design really came in for our equipment today, was using springs to be able to manipulate the body better.
My understanding, the springs originated because they had people that were like sick and couldn't do the exercises with everybody, so he'd actually take the springs from the beds and help those people set it up to use it for resistance. That's pretty neat. Yeah.
And we have clients that have all types of issues, and we're really able to rehab people because of how amazing the equipment design is, that you can have someone that's a paraplegic, you can have someone that has herniated disc, you can have someone that's pregnant, you can have all these different things, and they can still do Pilates even in a group class setting, because you just need to teach them the modifications, and the equipment is really going to help put them in a better position for their body. So Lolita San Miguel, she's our mentor. She means the world to us. We were both trained by her, and we both did a 2-year program. It's a master mentor program where we'd both been teaching Pilates for a long time before then, but she took us on and really mentored us in everything that she was taught by Joseph Pilates, and the history and just the precise details that we kind of missed when we were certified the first time. And she is 80 years old. She just turned 80 in October. She still practices Pilates every single day. She's amazing. If you see the way that she walks around in her posture and just really what her body's able to do from having this method in her life the whole time, it really just proves the power of it.
Good workout. Good talk. All right. So thank you guys so much again for having us here today. It's been a pleasure. Tell our audience, where can we find you guys at?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest, and also at our website, www.studioflopilates.com.
Thank you again for tuning in to Fitness on Fire TV. If you like the content, do us a big favor, subscribe to the channel. You can also find us on all of our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and last but not least, you can find us on the website, www.fitnessonfireoc.com. Ignite your passion for fitness.